2, 1. Wow, Cortex is so embarrassed, he turned completely invisible. Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Crash Twinsanity. Last time, we participated in the Humiliscate, getting ourselves down to Engine's Battleship, whether Cortex wanted us to or not. In this episode, we're going to be tackling our newest level, High Sea Hijinks. But first, we have a little path over here. This path will take you back to the Iceberg lab if you want to, and you can end up redoing slip slide ice capades to get the gems again. So, yay for the developers putting, a way for us to backtrack on one-time only gems. Will they do this again when the slip slide ice capades Humiliscate returns? No. And that's why I don't like that. But pretty much, this area right here is filled with nitro crates. The reason why it's filled with nitro crates in this way is to prevent people from sequence breaking, because as we're gonna see, once we're at the end of this, we're gonna have a method of getting back and forth between the islands. Whoa, the graphics sort of glitched out right there. That was kind of weird. And as a result, walls of nitro crates such as these were put into place to prevent people from skipping, say, Iceberg Lab and Ice Climb and going straight to slip slide ice capades. However, there are ways to glitch around them. It is still entirely possible. I have done it before, but I don't want to do it since, sake of LP and all that. So, grab all those lives. And here's the last one of them. So, let us hit that. Get it out of the way. And there you go. You've opened up a path between Iceberg Lab and the High Sea Hijinks level. So, if you need to go and redo slip slide ice capades, you can simply go up that route and take it. So, let's head back over to the Battleship, where I can show off a conceptual development idea that was scrapped by the developers for High Sea Hijinks. It's another one of the fake Nina cutscenes, this one being different from the other ones, being more of a developmental idea that was cut. Now, the Mecha-Bandicoot one was similar in that case. However, that one made a little bit more sense than, the one we're going to be seeing right now. So thanks again to fake Nina.
I thought it best if I came in disguise. We don't want to attract the wrong kind of attention.
Now that's my kind of woman. Ahoy, my golden siren of the deep. I shall shower you with pearls and make you my sea bride. Dr. Cortex? How confusing.
Wow. So we would have seen the return of the cross-dressing Cortex. Well, what can you blame him? I mean, he knows that blondes just have more fun. He's learned the truth of that. But either way, let's head off to Engine's Battleship now, which, watch out right here because, as always, nitro crates equal death, even if you have an Aku mask, something I really don't like about this game. So I recommend walking right here because there is ice physics all over the place. And, you don't want to waste these lovely lives that you are collecting right now. So, I think it's time we go and start up High Sea Hijinks, which has one of my favorite songs in the game. Not as good as Slip Slide Ice Capades, but still a pretty good song. So, in we go. Sweet! Invincibility! Whoa. But, first things first, before we continue, go over right here, and we have our first gem, the blue gem. So, at least we can tell this time it is a blue gem. Now, watch out for the swinging rhinoceri. That's a plural of rhinoceros, right? Or is it rhinoceroses? Whatever it is, I just died. I was just so baffled. All right, so let's continue, shall we? I recommend jumping right here because if you try to jump on these moving pistons right here, it can be a bit of a pain because there is a slope to them. Now, there's a plunger on the other side if you want. That will bring you to some lives right there. I don't want to risk it, so let's go. Seems Engine doesn't like it that we are here. Well, I can't blame him. Now, interestingly enough, Engine actually had cut lines within the game right there. He was pretty much, the gist of the lines are, you know, Crash Bandicoot, you are not welcome here, prepare to meet your doom, you know, generic villain stuff. It was cut out and instead given for that. Now, I'm going to show off a glitch right now because I don't feel like showing off, you know, all these piston platformings and wannabe Rhino Donkey Kong. So, what you do is jump right here, double jump, ground pound, and if you do it correctly, you gotta... Okay. The one time I actually want to show it off, and I can't do it. There we go. All right. Now, the way that glitch works is because when Crash ends up doing a ground pound, or ground slam, I should say, he's completely solid still. So what it does is it pulls him up on the ledge, which is why I ended up doing 2 consecutive ground pounds, because it was pulling him on the ledge to try and correct himself. So it's an interesting glitch, and it's actually beneficial to you because here's another one of the gems. And how appropriate, there's a bunch of rats on the ship. So, go right here, and here's our green gem. So, that is very helpful for you, skips a lot of platforming, and gets you to a gem. And to more rats. Because that's what everyone wants, right? More rats! Filthy, plague-ridden rats. Now watch out for the flames right there. Those actually can kill you, so watch out. So that deals with that, and grab some more Wumpa fruit. I don't have to deal with the platforming rhinoceri anymore. And we can go into a next part of the ship. So these right here, spin them, moves the plate, so jump on it, and there you go. Now, High Sea Hijinks isn't too bad through what you've seen so far, but I am going to be losing a lot of lives on not this gem, but one of the later gems. Oh yes, because it involves perspective platforming. And if you know Roxas, you know he sucks at that so much. But grab the clear gem right here. Oh, great, the sound glitched out on that one. This room. I hate that. Whoa. Hi there, rat. I hate this room. We're gonna need to do some perspective platforming to get ourselves that yellow gem. And it involves these turning cranks. We're gonna have to go back and forth on the turning cranks onto different areas to hit the different plungers to eventually bring down the yellow gem. Problem is, things like that. The slope detection on these things is horrendously bad. And I mean horrendously bad. Did I mention, every time you die, you gotta redo all the plungers! Yay! As he lied to himself. This is where a lot of my deaths inside my practice run ended up coming into play, because I died so many times on my practice run from this section alone. And that's not fun. Now, it is possible to slide right there, but I want to be a little bit safe. Yeah, I know, me being safe. Like, what kind of... Who am I and what have I done with Roxas? I shouldn't have been safe. I should have just gone with my gut and been ballsy. Would have probably gotten me killed, but it would have been a more interesting death than what I had. So what I'm going to do is, until I do this right, I'm going to cut, which is one of the first times I'm actually having to do something like this inside of Twinsanity, because this section right here gives me trouble so much. So I'm cutting ahead real quick. "60% of the time, all the gosh darn time!" Honestly, I didn't even cut for that. I guess it really does pay off to, you know, be quiet when you're platforming. I know I died right there, but I still, you know, you still collect the gem even when you die, so that's perfect for me. Now, there's only one gem that's left in this main section of High Sea Hijinks. After that, we're gonna have to go into a different section. So, let us simply wait for the cranks to go around. I'm getting Rusty Bucket Bay flashbacks from this, and I still hate Rusty Bucket Bay. I died so many times inside that stupid engine room during that project, and I hated that so much. Then again, I know I'm not the only one who hates Rusty Bucket Bay, so I am not in a minority. I am in a rather big majority for that one. Let's see if I can do it. Perfect. All right, so let's go through, and the last red gem should be inside here. So let's break these crates, get ourselves another life to replenish ourselves, and detonate some stuff. Now, I have to question, why does Engine need so many gosh darn missiles? I mean, why? Why? And how is this ship not exploded yet? Like, I know I'm not the only one wondering this. This ship should be sky high right now with all these gosh darn explosives. Anyway, here we have platforming missiles? Missiles? I question the creation of these. Wouldn't you question the creation of these things? I mean, they are missiles designed specifically for platforming. Why would Engine make these? And again, why is Engine doing all this with his ship? What is the point of this ship? Is it for world domination? Is he just going to use this boat for world domination? Or is he just going to send this entire boat after Crash? Because already, he's kind of failing with the boat plan. But let us smash the crates. And if you want to leave, you can simply go right there, but we want a gem. So, break that. Kill the rats, because die rats. And on this side, now I believe you can do the glitch in another area as well here, but here it is, the red gem. So, with this, all the main gems in the stage are collected. There's one more gem, and that is the purple gem. Where is the purple gem? The purple gem we're not going to be getting to for a while. Okay, that's why. I normally take that platform and go the exact opposite way of what I did to get that gem. But we are now at the end of the main platforming section of High Sea Hijinks. So, time for a boss. Now, let us hope that I can edit this in correctly, because this boss doesn't have a health bar normally. But my plan is to give him one. So this one took a little bit of editing if I put it in. Pretty much he only has 3 hit points. So I took Cortex's health bar and split it up into 3 chunks. So hopefully it looks accurate. But pretty much here is our boss against Engine again. We have to disable his crow's nest. What you do is just run around in circles. After the missiles stop, get close to one of the wooden planks holding the mast. He throws down a TNT crate. If it's close enough, detonates and removes it. He shakes his fist at you angrily, pulls the lever, and shoots an indiscriminate amount of missiles. Why does this man have so many missiles? He puts Dr. Tomoki to shame. That's impressive. I mean, have you seen Dr. Tomoki? And that amazing luxury beam? So, let us wait for him to throw another TNT crate. You think he'd get wise to this, but, you know, it is Engine after all. Now, I'm also going to be editing in a death scream that actually plays when you defeat Engine. It's one of the sounds that many think were cut from the game, but it's actually in the game. It's just very low pitched for some odd reason. So, let's say goodbye to Engine. If that's close enough.
Ah, yummy fresh meat for my pot.
I'm not fresh. Have you seen me? I don't take showers. I'm Crash Bandicoot. Nope, go away. Nope, I'm leaving. I'm leaving you. Go away, Rusty Walrus. No one likes you. No, go away. Now, our last gem's gonna be right here, so there we go. That's all the gems for High Sea Hijinks. Now go away, Rusty Walrus. Go away, go away, go away, go away. My finger is slipping. No. No, my finger is slipping off the analog stick. This is not the time. Go away, 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 go away. Oh great, not nitro crates too. Hi. Woo! Haha! Lost him. Son of a bitch. I didn't count for the warp factor. So, let us keep going and run away from Rusty Walrus. This is actually, I believe, the last time we're going to be dealing with one of these running away chase sequences within the game. Oh, the door was supposed to close on you. And you have to be beefy as heck to avoid nitro crates. I mean, those things kill me in one hit when I have protection. You just walk right over them, good sir. I'm impressed. Whoa, that was close. You just walk right through them. He really wants this meat, ladies and gentlemen. He really wants this tender Bandicoot meat, and my finger is slipping again. But doesn't matter. There we go. That deals with Rusty Walrus and Engine Ship. Well, this explains how we survived.
The rats are leaving the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasure is, and we'll let you go.
Silence. Looks like we'll have to wring it out of him. Embryo, get changed.
And from one boss to another, it's time we take on Dr. Nitrous Brio and a redesigned and really cool looking Dr. Tropy. Yeah, that is actually Tropy. And he looks rather cool, I have to say. Which is rather sad because this is his last canonical appearance in a Crash Bandicoot game. After this, Tropy will be gone from the Crash Bandicoot series. He does not make an appearance inside the Mutant series at all. Which is rather interesting that they didn't do that, but Tuning Fork is your downfall. He gets a little bit dizzy, that's why it happens. But I can't stress enough, I really like his redesign. He has probably my favorite redesign out of all these characters. Embryo, not as much. I like the mutant form, for certain, but I think Embryo actually had the best redesign inside Crash Mind over Mutant. One of the few things that game actually did right. I know, believe it or not, that game actually did something right. But for right now, we're playing Twinsanity, so let's get back to that. And boop. So, one more hit, and that'll take care of... I glitched through the floor.
The rats are leaving the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasure is, and we'll let you go.
Silence. Looks like we'll have to wring it out of him. Embryo, get changed.
Well, it's been a while since the glitch count has had to be used, that's for sure. And I'd like to point out, how fast did everyone find out about the gosh darn treasure? Did Dingodile have primitive mice? Actually, no, MySpace would have been popular at this time. Huh. Oh, memories. Talking about MySpace nowadays, everyone questions what? Well, what the heck's a MySpace? Believe it or not, there was something that came before Facebook, children. And it was something that I was forced to get by my parents. Yeah, of all things, my parents forced me to get a gosh darn MySpace. In fact, I think my mother created one for me because she was finding it odd that I didn't want to be on social media like that. I don't know. But either way, let's continue to fight, quote unquote, Embryo and get to our real boss for this, Dr. N. Tropy with his still awesome redesign, and Sprite that is it's half translucent. Why is this Sprite half translucent? Right, so that deals with that, and this time, let's not fall into the water. So now I know to jump right there. That's honestly the first time that's ever happened to me inside this boss fight. I've fought this boss so many times, that has never happened to me to where I just fall right through the floor. Although it is funny to watch Embryo in his mutant form doing that, you know, groovy 70s pose that is pretty generic. So, let's continue on and beat Entropy now. Right. One more hit. And goodbye. Go back to your time twister.
To the Psychotron!
All right. So it seems Cortex got back to the Iceberg lab pretty easily. I still like to think that the whole reason why he wasn't there in the first place is because, you know, Engine was holding him hostage, thinking that he could make him his sea bride. So let's go on further, but actually, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be heading off to the Psychotron to see if we can power it up. See you guys next time.